Hey, before the video starts, are you interested in making some extra money? Why not play the stock market, where you can make on average a 7% return on the money you invest? Try the Robinhood app. Click the link in the description below to get started with a free stock just for signing up. Who doesn't love free money? Enjoy the video.
Gonna make this real fast. Nice and short and fast, real quick for y'all. So I've noticed, and I'm pretty sure y'all noticed too, that every single live that I've done within the past 4 to 5 days, everything I said has literally happened step by step. So I want to put some more programming in this matrix because I clearly have a controller to this entire realm. So I most definitely want to put some more insight as far as what type of programs that I want to see happen. Right now, we only have one weapon to fight this. The only weapon that we have to fight this is sound. Sound is our only weapon. What I mean by sound, music. Music has gotten us in this situation, and music shall get us out of this situation. Farrakhan said it once, one song is worth 1,000 preachers. Music. We must use music, melody, harmonics, and all form of sonic waves to reverse the minds of those who are slaves. Music. We must literally use our voice. It is the only weapon we got. We don't have guns, we don't have airplanes, we don't have F-18 fighters, we don't have army tanks, we don't have atom bombs, we don't have spaceships, we don't have anything. We don't have anything. We can march, protest, none of that shit mean nothing. Music. Music has gotten us to this state to where we are completely destructive towards ourselves. So in order to reverse that, before we can even worry about white supremacy, or before we can even worry about the government, or before we can even worry about any change, before we can worry about any change, before we can worry about injustice, police brutality, before we can worry about any of that, we need to cleanse ourselves. We need to cleanse ourselves. We need to cleanse our minds. We need to cleanse our communities from top to bottom. And I mean deep cleanse. And that starts with the mind. For the past 15 years, for the past 15 to 20 years, music in general has been telling us to completely destroy ourselves. Music is modern day genocide. For the last 15 years or 20 years, music has told us to do nothing other than destroy ourselves. Yes, you get the crooks and crannies, you get the David Banners, you get the Talibs, you get the, you get the Crazy Bones, you get the Killer Mikes, but you got to think, everybody didn't start off conscious. We didn't remember David Banner when he was, we didn't know him from being conscious. The songs that hit the radio is what we heard. We didn't know David Banner understood that when we were younger. We just knew red ball dead down like a pip. We just knew that. We didn't know. So based on what the radio plays and based on what mainstream music plays, mainstream music is a weapon. Mainstream music has always been a weapon. We didn't know Joe Budden was a lyricist. We didn't know Joe Budden is possibly top 5 lyricist ever, because all we heard was pump it up. Music, mainstream radio and mainstream music is a weapon, and it has always been a weapon. mainstream radio and mainstream music has always been a weapon and always will be a weapon. So we have to start with reversing that. We have to start with reversing that. Us artists have a bigger job to do. As of right now, nobody gives a fuck about Malcolm X. Nobody gives a fuck about Martin Luther King. Nobody gives a fuck about none of the leaders we got. People ain't even donating to Martin Luther King's daughter. The bitch still alive. People don't give a fuck about none of that. They don't care about... Our people don't follow none of them people. Our people don't follow none of them people. You know who our people follow? Rappers. Our people follow rappers. That's it. Whatever the rappers say do, we as a community do. People don't listen to nobody else other than rappers. That's it. Whatever the rappers say do, we do. Rappers say wear this type of clothes, the entire community wear this type of clothes. Rappers say drink lean, the entire community drink lean. Whatever the rappers say do, the community does. This is actual facts. Whatever the mainstream radio tells the world to do, that's what they will do. In the 90s, there was no fucking fake booties. Nicki Minaj popped up, now there's hundreds of fake booties. Fake booties is a trend now. There was no fake booties in the 90s. Only thing that was fake in the 90s was Pamela Anderson and all them fake ass titties. That's what I'm saying. We are in an era where they are using our people to destroy us. Our people say, well, we get money. We get money. That's exactly what they want you to believe. You're getting money. That's what they want you to believe. Oh, I'm getting money. I'm rich. I made it out the hood. One thing I tell everybody, and I'm going to continuously say this, look at the faces of the people on the dollar bills. Those people on the dollar bills don't give a fuck about you or your community. I say this over and over. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, and all them niggas. They give a flying fuck about your community, and if it was up to them, your entire generation would still be in chains. So when you say you're getting money, and you say you're doing a lot with money, that's what they want. That's exactly what they want. So, on the flip side, the solution to this, we must combine everybody, like Voltron, literally. Everybody must start working together. All the black artists must start working together. And not only should we work together, we must start putting out extremely positive music. All the black artists. This goes for Little Uzi, Little Yachty, all the little niggas, all the old niggas. It can't be no more old nigga versus new nigga. We need YBA and Cartier to do motherfucking shit with Lupe. We need Lupe to do shit with Lil Uzi. We need Lil Uzi to do shit with Blueface. We need Blueface to do shit with Drake. We need a Drake and motherfucking Lupe collab. We need motherfucking Hops and Immortal Technique. We need motherfucking Locksmith and Kanye West, because they was beefing back in the days. All that shit that we lived by a couple of years ago, that shit gotta go out the window. All that, like I live in my own world and I'm trying to get my own, that shit out the window. All that shit gotta go. We gotta stand together. As of right now, we have to. It's time for all that industry standard shit. I can't work with this rapper because of my label said this. I can't do this because of my label said. All that shit is out the window. All that shit. All that shit got to go out. All that politics shit, all of that, I'm trying to get a Grammy. All of that, I'm trying to make this music so I could get an award. All that, I'm trying to go platinum. And all that shit got to go out the window. All of it. As a black artist, right now, you should have one mission. As right now, as a black artist, you should have one mission. And that mission is speaking to the people musically. You've been a rapper all this time. I don't expect rapper niggas to get in. When I see rapper niggas on the front line, or when I see rapper niggas speaking up about politics, don't speak up about politics. That ain't your job. Don't speak up about politics. That ain't your job, and it ain't never been your job. You go to the studio and you do what you good with. You do exactly what you good at. Make music. Make music and make music that matters. That's it. Don't get online talking about Black Lives Matter and all that shit, and you've been quiet. That don't matter. None of that matter. You do what you do best. You get on the fucking song, you get in the studio, and you rap about the shit that you need to rap about. Not the shit you've been rapping about your last 20 years, your last 15 years, or your last 5 years, or your last 1 year. All that shit is in the trash. Your whole catalog in the trash. Some of y'all niggas might as well take your whole Spotify playlist off. Delete it. Because it looks very dumb right now. In times like right now, some of y'all niggas' entire life history catalog looks very detrimental to our people right now. Very. Beat up, niggas. So you might as well just go delete it. You might as well start a whole new My Player. This goes to a lot of artists out there right now. You might as well start a whole new My Player. Start a whole new My Player, and start that shit off right. It's time to rap and speak on things that matter. Now I want to tell you something. We fighting a different type of war. We fighting a spiritual war. We fighting a mental war. We fighting all type of scenarios in this overall scenario. So right now, niggas just gotta rap about things that matter. So this is what I'm telling you. I'm telling you how this shit work. Look at how all the mainstream medias are clout chasing Black Lives Matter. How can you be a mainstream media outlet when just last week you were posting up the artists that rapped about our destruction? And now all of a sudden you care about black life. When for the past how many years real black artists been trying their best to get mainstream coverage, and they can't because you post the rappers that destroy us. But now all of a sudden Black Lives Matter. No. I asked every radio DJ. This goes to all the radio DJs, and I want y'all to tag niggas and share. If you know a major radio DJ, from DJ Head to Power 106 to 92.3, Justin the Incredible, all them niggas, to motherfucking Hot 97, Funk Flex, to motherfucking Sway in the Morning, to everybody. This goes to every radio DJ. When this whole shit is over, are y'all gonna go back to playing destructive music? Or are y'all gonna play music that can help us only? This is a real question that I've asked everybody. I've sent niggas DMs and I haven't got any replies yet. But this is a question that I've asked every major radio DJ that's online talking this black power shit and we need to stick together. If that is how you feel as a radio DJ, are you going to play black uplifting music only? It's a question. It's not a call out. It's not a back and forth. It's not none of that. It's an actual question. If you're going to talk Black Lives Matter and you're going to be all for the people, okay, when the smoke clear, you better be all for the people. Because if you go back to playing the very music that destroyed us and that's going to continuously destroy us, then you are pretty much white supremacy. So, we need radio DJs to play black uplifting music only. We need rap artists to rap about black uplifting music only. Anything other than that is completely detrimental to our entire species. Anything other than playing black uplifting music is completely detrimental to our species. And if you are a part of it, then you are a part of those who destroy us. And we got to look at it like that. We have to cleanse ourselves. We have to cleanse ourselves. Before we can fight anything, we got to cleanse ourselves first. Before we could fight anything, before we could stand for something, before we could protest for anything, we got to cleanse our own community and we got to cleanse our mind. For years, we've been listening to trap music. For years, we've been listening to trap music. What you think the music been doing to us? For years, we've been listening to trap music. What you think the music been doing to us? Trap. We've been poisoned, you're right. We've been poisoned and we don't even know it. So, we got to cleanse ourselves from this poison. So, what I've been doing is I've been reaching out to all the artists that I fuck with. Even the artists that ain't even on what I'm on. Right? Y'all see the record Pig Feet. Shouts out to Denzel Curry. Shouts out to Terrence Martin. Shouts out to G. Perico. Shouts out to Kamasi Washington. Y'all see what that did. Y'all see how that works. You see how it shifts the paradigm of, makes you go, okay, this is kind of what music's supposed to sound like, especially in times right now. I got a different fan base. Denzel Curry got a different fan base. G. Perico got a completely different fan base than all of us. He got the hood on lock. Curry got the young niggas on lock. I got the fucking super thinker niggas on lock. Kamasi Washington and Terrence Martin got the jazz world on lock. This is a combination. Spiritual warfare is a combination of energy. We need more of these type of things. We need Lupe, Lil Uzi, motherfucking Blueface, Lil B, and Talib Kweli on the record. We need different energies on the record. Right now is the time. Right now is the time for niggas to work together. And if niggas don't work together right now, then we got to get on some Harriet Tubman shit. If niggas don't want to work together right now, then we got to get on some Harriet Tubman shit. And we got to knock off all the niggas that's in the way. I'm sorry. That's just how it got to be. Because in order for us to get forward, we got to move the niggas that's in our way out the way first. We got to cleanse ourselves. Sick. We got to cleanse ourselves. So that's all I want to tell y'all. We got it. I'm going to do a summary. Before I go, full summary layout, because some of y'all niggas just came in here. It starts off with cleansing ourselves. We have to change the music we listen to. We have to change the music we have to change the things we rap about. We have to change the music we listen to. Also, radio DJs and radio outlets and mainstream outlets have to change the type of music that they promote. Also, major blog outlets and major blog sites have to change the type of artists that they promote. And if the artist is not rapping about this specific thing, they should not get no mainstream media coverage. On top of that, we must, for the people who don't want to change, we as a black community, we must hold them accountable and give them a dead-ass option. Either you gonna stand for us or not. And if you're not gonna stand for us, we have to erase them. Literally. We have to get in our Harriet Tubman bag. If you're not gonna help, you're not gonna live on earth. You can help in heaven somewhere with the rest of the ghosts. But for right now, we gotta get you niggas out the way. Life.
I fed myself the lies, a band-aid for my pain. Wouldn't believe the truth, denial was my name. Ooh. But now I'm stronger and there's no more games to play. No, two-timing dogs like